Hello from San Antonio. This is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. His or her exact thoughts and feelings. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 5 different options. Option 1, option 2, option 3, Quattro, option 4, and Cinco, option 5. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your person of interest. Take a deep breath and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here's your reading. Their exact thoughts and feelings. No bullshit. Five of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. 10 of Cups, Deus de Copas. King of Wands, Rey de Bastos. Three of Wands, Tres de Bastos. 3 of Coins, Tres de Oros. 9 of Coins, Nueve de Oros. Knight of Spears, Knight of Wands, Caballo de Bastos. 5 of Cups, Cinco de Copas. Queen of Shields, Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros. Well, this is a head scratcher. What the hell is going on here? This looks really dramatic to me. It looks like it's on again, off again. I'm seeing extreme highs, extreme lows. I'm seeing separation, possibly third party. It just looks really dramatic. We have all these signifiers, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. We have a marriage card, and it's by one of the most negative cards in the deck, the 5 of Pentacles. We have this card of loss and longing, deep melancholy, the 5 of Cups. I rarely do this, but I'm going to have to do a 3-card energetic summation because this energy is crazy. It's just all over the place. Okay. Please provide a 3-card energetic summation, 3 cards. Queen of Swords, Reina de Espadas. Another marriage card, 10 of Coins, Deus de Oros. The Devil, El Diablo. Okay, so I'm going to read this as third party. If that's not your situation, pick another pile, but it definitely looks like third party to me. So, this person sees you as a temptation. I see them having a lot of lust for you, but there are also romantic feelings with the 5 of Cups. That's deep. There's nothing casual about the 5 of Cups. So it could be extremely complicated. It could be that you and this person were together, you lived together, and they left you for someone else, and they could be regretting that choice if that is the case. It could be that you're on again, off again, and when you break up, when you take a break from each other, you see other people, but it's complicated because you're still connected to each other. So even if you see other people, it's basically cheating because you're still in love with each other. I don't know. It's the energy of two people who try and you try again. It doesn't work as much as you want it to. The feelings are there. The desire is there. But you can't keep it together for any length of time. There's just a remarkable lack of stability to this connection. So if this person cheated on you, I can see them regretting that. If they chose someone over you, I can see them regretting that choice. I can see them missing you. But to start with Five of Pentacles, basically what this is saying with all this drama, they can't really give you what you want and need right now. They cannot provide you with stability, emotional and perhaps financial. This person could be between jobs. They could be really struggling financially. This person could have an addiction. I'm seeing alcoholism, and they could be a workaholic as well. They could be a high-functioning alcoholic. And all the feelings that they can't really process, they cover it up. They cover up their emotions by working to the point of exhaustion. I see them working and not really having any peace. There's no peace of mind where you are concerned. This is like, I don't know, 3D, 4D, 5D chess. It could be you and this person have a lot of karma between you. You've been together in numerous incarnations and you keep trying to work it out, but my God, it's complicated. So they see you as a temptation. I see them thinking of you a lot. I see them dreaming of you. And wishing that they could make it work. But they can't. There could be an age gap. You could be a few years older. This person could have Sun in Sagittarius, Mercury in Capricorn, Scorpio rising, Moon in Leo. I feel like they have a really complicated natal chart. And this is just a hard person to get along with. They have a very strong, complicated personality. I see mood swings. They could have a diagnosis and they don't know how to regulate their emotions. They're just all over the place. You could have Sun in Virgo, Leo rising, Moon in Scorpio. Of course, these are just possibilities, but I feel like you and this person have very energetic, complicated synastry. A lot of opposition, squares, maybe some semi-sextiles. I would say you probably have a difficult Mercury aspect, something like Mercury square Mercury. And as far as the sex, as far as the chemistry, you probably have very strong Mars-Venus, something like Mars conjunct Venus. In a fire sign, something like Mars conjunct Venus Sagittarius. So the sex is phenomenal. The sex is not the problem. But when you're together trying to just live in the mundane world, pay bills and all of that, that's where the problems arise. Just based on these cards, I would say this person is currently in love with you. But if there's been some period of time, months, years in some cases, with no communication, that's not going to end anytime soon. because this person's very stubborn and they're very situated in their life. Even if they've chosen someone else and they're not happy, they're not going to change things, not anytime soon. It's almost like they're complacent, but they're not happy, just going by these cards. Okay, the Astro die. Seven, Gemini, Mercury. Mercury in Gemini in the 7th house. That'd be double air, because 7th house, that's the house of Libra. So yeah, this person could be neurotic. They're in their head a lot. They overthink, they overanalyze. Five, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 1, Leo, 6, Venus, and at 5, 10 is 1. That's Leo. So 2 is the number. Cancer is the dominant energy. There's a lot of caring. There is depth here. You and this person could have a child or children together. Yeah, this does not read casual to me, sex. This is not the energy of two people who just hooked up a couple of times or just sexted from a distance. I feel like you shared a home at some point. Yeah, you could be wondering about an ex. Maybe you're in Texas. Maybe you're in Tennessee. Maybe you're in Indiana. Maybe this person works in IT, tech, computers, coding. Could be a TI dom, introverted thinking, MBTI. Could be an INTP or something like that. Scene. If it's been a while with no contact, I can definitely see this person watching you on social media. I'm seeing Sean. We don't have an A, obviously, but you gotta just go with it. So Sean, Shane, Nisa, Nessie, Nellie, Emily, Tina, okay, Eileen, Tony, Anthony. All right, I'll stop there. Yeah, that's what I see for one. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the second crystal, here is your reading. Their exact thoughts and feelings. No bullshit. The Empress. It's a beautiful start. Venus. Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros. Eight of Wands, Ocho de Bastos. Call this the sex card. Six of Coins, Seis de Oros. Six is Venus. Four of coins, cuatro de oros, 4 is Aquarius. Looking at the stove clock, it's 4:11, that's 6. Venus. Venus is really coming through strong. The Chariot, El Carro. Confirmation from my Scorpio sun. He's got sun and moon in Scorpio. He's got Venus and Mercury in Libra. The Chariot, El Carro, Cancer. And confirmation from my Aquarius wind chimes. How cool is that? Ace of Spears, Ace of Wands, As de Bastos. A lot of sexual desire for 2. 2 of Spears, 2 of Wands, Dos de Bastos, 2 is Cancer. And 2 of Swords, Dos de Espadas. Okay. This person wants to have sex with you. They want to have a lot of sex with you. If you and this person have had sex already, it could be they see you as the most exciting lover of their life, the best sex of their life. They're really into you sexually. I can't say that enough. So their thoughts are definitely lusty, sexual. This is such a contrast from what I saw in 1. Unlike what I saw in pile 1, I don't see any drama here. I just see desire and purity. With these 2 aces, I feel like this is just getting started. You're still fascinated by each other. You're still excited whenever you get messages from each other. You get the butterflies. You feel like you're high. You feel like you're 16 again. You feel like life is just this exciting adventure and you're just getting started. So the song I'm hearing is Caught Up in You by 38 Special. Yeah, they're falling for you. They don't know you well enough yet to really be in love, but they're falling. They're infatuated, I would say, based on these cards. They can't stop looking at your pictures. They can't stop watching your videos. They're just entranced. They could be wondering, did you put a spell on me? Because damn, baby, I'm hooked. I'm so caught up in you. I'm seeing mutuality, reciprocity. Whatever you're feeling for this person, they're feeling the same. They definitely have you on a pedestal. You probably have strong, prominent Venus in your natal chart. So you could have Sun in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, Libra rising. That's a lot of Venus. And then Moon in Aries. This person could have Sun in Taurus, Leo rising, Moon in Libra. I feel like you have excellent synastry. There's all the potential here for a deeply gratifying, harmonious, long-lasting relationship. Usual caveat, I am reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading, so can't force a narrative. It's either your story or no, not at all. The Astro die. We have 6, Venus. I can't make this up. Sagittarius, and the South Node. So South Node and Sagittarius in the 6th house, perhaps. I feel like you and this person both are really healthy. You're healthy and energetic. You take care of yourselves. You look good naked. The sex is just next level. You're both healthy, you're both sensual, you both enjoy sex. Sexual marathons. You both have stamina, really strong libidos is what I'm getting. Two is Cancer. 3 Sagittarius, 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 6 Venus. 8 is the number, making Capricorn the dominant energy. People don't usually talk about how lusty and sexual Capricorn is. They give all the credit to Aries and Leo and Sagittarius, but in my experience, Capricorn is the hottest sign. I have a Capricorn bias because it's my 5th house. But also with Capricorn, there's gravitas, there's seriousness. So again, potential for a long-lasting, serious relationship, a stable relationship for 2. This is not an X. I'm not getting X vibes. This is new. You just started talking. Nothing at all like what I saw in 1. Yeti. Bigfoot. The Pacific Northwest. Oregon. Washington State. Hot. Any actual names? I can't see a name right now, but we got Mexico. Connie, Melanie, Matt, Mo, Emma, Emmy, Omen. Let's see. Melissa, Misti, my name, M-I-S-T-I. That's how you spell my name. Misti. Anything else? Kanye. Anything else? Cox, last name. Cox. Okay, I'll stop there. Oh, I see. I got my son a Slurpee from 7-Eleven the other day. He said ices are better. Yeah, that's what I see for 2. Hope that helps. Oops. All the links are in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, their exact thoughts and feelings, no bullshit. Eight of Wands, Ocho de Bastos. Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros. I did shuffle the cards. The same cards are coming back that were in pile 2. Oh well, they're supposed to come back, I guess. The Empress, that's Venus. Chimes are chiming. 4:20, looking at the stove clocks. Smoke them if you got them. 6, Venus. 4 of Cups, Cuatro de Copas. 4 is Aquarius. Knight of Swords, Caballo de Espadas. The Moon, La Luna. The Judgment, El Juicio. 8 of Swords, Ocho de Espadas. Ace of Shields, As de Oros. Okay, this person feels like you're playing hard to get. I see this person being very sexually frustrated. Perhaps they asked you for some pictures and you said no. I don't send out pictures to people. If you want to see what I look like naked, you can meet me at Applebee's. Meet me at Applebee's and I'll show up to Applebee's naked. No, you know, you go out on a date. You meet at Applebee's or Chili's or Red Lobster, Olive Garden or whatever. You meet and then you go home and you get naked and you have sex. So I see this person being sexually frustrated. Confirmation from my son doing gameplay in his room. Double Scorpio, Sun and Moon of Scorpio. This person wants to have sex and a lot of it. And they're moody and they're kind of in asshole mode because you're not supplying them with instant gratification is what I'm getting. You may have blocked this person and perhaps you're curious, how are they responding to being blocked on Instagram, Twitter, X, and Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, whatever. How are they responding? Well, they're angry and they're agitated and they're sexually frustrated. They're dreaming of you a lot. We have Ace of Pentacles twice. So it's weird because, okay, I'll have to do an energetic summation. I feel like they really want to have something with you, not just sex. They want a relationship, but they're coming across like they're just thirsty. They just want the instant gratification. Please provide a 3-card energetic summation. Their exact thoughts and feelings, no bullshit. Pile 3, the exact thoughts and feelings. Hanged Man, El Colgado. Swords, de espadas, 2 of Wands, those the monsters. Okay, this is what I get. This person came at you the wrong way and they turned you off. You saw the red flags. They're wanting a second chance. They're wanting to have the opportunity to prove to you that they want more than sex. They want something real. They want a relationship. But you're hesitating. You have a lot of trepidation. This is very trepidatious. You're on pause. You're not sure you want to allow this person back in. You're not sure you want to give them another chance because you've seen them in a certain light, and now that you've seen them in that certain light, you can't shake that image from your mind. They could remind you of an ex, a toxic ex, and you're thinking, I'm not going to ride that roller coaster again. Hard pass. Okay. They're wanting a chance to show you that they're the real deal. They have more to offer than a hard dick or whatever they're working with. They want the chance to prove their sincerity. But this person comes across quite crass and crude. I'm not seeing much emotional intelligence for this person. They don't know the steps. They're very awkward. It could be they don't have a lot of sexual experience. They've not been in many relationships and they just don't know the steps. They don't know how to act. This person could have Sun in Aries, Cancer rising, Moon in Taurus, just one possibility. You could have Sun in Taurus, Pisces rising, Moon in Taurus. I feel like you and this person have at least one conjunction in Taurus. We have a strong Taurus energy with the 2 Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. And if you blocked this person, they definitely created a burner account because I see them watching you like a hawk. It's borderline obsession, I would say. Okay, the Astro die. Okay, that's 9. Jupiter, Virgo. Jupiter and Virgo in the 9th house. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is a Virgo, and he is addicted to everything. I guess he's in recovery now. Hell, I've not checked up on Charlie in a while. I don't know the guy, but from what I've heard, he's had every addiction you can think of. Five, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. Another 5. 10 is 1. Leo. 6 is Venus. So 1 and 6. Yeah. 7, Pisces, Neptune. This person's in the Neptune fog over you. There's no clarity. There's a lot of projection, a lot of fantasy, fantasizing. And now I'm hearing a song that I don't really want to hear, but I'm hearing Infatuation by Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart's a Capricorn. Yeah. Tony. This person could have a foot fetish that might turn you off. They told you they want to suck on your toes and you said no. Tony. Eyes without a face, Billy Idol. Billy Idol, Sagittarius. Toy, sex toys, vibrators, whips, chains, dildos, furry handcuffs. Is that Minnesota? Is that Michigan? Is that Maine? Is that Montana? Is that Mississippi? Could be same sex. This could be LGBTQIA. Happy Pride, timeless, but I'm filming this, uploading this, publishing this in June, Pride Month. Yosemite. Really? Oh my God. How crazy is that? Yosemite. Yeah. Tennessee. Yeah, I'm seeing Tony. Tony, Tanya, Yoni, Stone, Evan Stone, the porn star. Evan Stone is a Cancer. This person could be hitting the bong right now, hitting the bong, smoking the bowl, eating the gummies, the mushrooms, whatever, and just going gaga over whatever you're putting on Instagram. Moni in the middle. Money. Yeah. Nomi, Showgirls. Nomi Malone. Oh, we have Misti with a Y. My name is Misti with an I, 2 I's, but Misti. Yeah. Okay. That is what I see for 3. Thank you so much for watching. All the info is in every box if you would like to purchase a personal reading. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose Cuatro, 4, their exact thoughts and feelings. No bullshit. Nine of Wands, Lady of the Bastos. King of Pentacles, Rey of Oros. 7 of Cups, Lady of Copas. The Empress, she keeps showing up. That's 3 piles. The Empress has made her appearance. Page of Coins. So did they, Oros. Temperance, La Templanza. Three of Cups, Tres de Copas. Nine of Swords, Nueve de Espadas. Four of Swords, Cuatro de Espadas. This person's not doing very well. I see them struggling. They could be struggling with a diagnosis. They could be depressed. I'm getting the stagnant energy. They feel like they're stuck. For a lot of you, I would say you've been stuck in a holding pattern with this person for quite some time. Friends with benefits, fuck buddies, situationship. You've been hoping that things would progress and that this person would see you in a romantic way, but that's not going to happen. According to these cards, this person is not currently in love with you. They're very focused on themselves and whatever they got going on in their life. They're just in this kind of prison cell, this stoic, stagnant energy. They may seem fine on the surface, but I see this person having no peace and no joy. They're not enjoying life. So there's this weariness, like they've seen everything, they've done everything, there are no surprises left. It looks like this person's depressed. And they can see your beauty, they're attracted to you, but they're not interested in taking this to the next level. They're not interested in really committing to you and prioritizing this connection. I can see them holding you at arm's length. They might want to get together on occasion and have sex, have fun, but that's as deep as they want to go right now. They're worried about money. You or another person, an ex, could have taken them to court recently for child support payments. They have a child or children and they're not providing for their kids. And they could be in between jobs and all the credit cards are maxed out and they're just really stressed. They could be disabled by an addiction like alcoholism, drugs, but they're not in a good place. And I don't see them currently being in love with you. So they could have Sun in Sagittarius, Taurus rising, Moon in Taurus. You could have Sun in Taurus, Aquarius rising, Moon in Sagittarius. These are just possibilities. Okay, the Astro die. We have 2. We have Pluto, Cancer. Pluto and Cancer in the second house. Pluto and Cancer, that's going way back. The boomers, baby boomers, they're Pluto and Leo, and then Gen X, Pluto and Virgo and Libra. So I don't think it's possible. Well, I guess you could be wondering about someone who has Pluto and Cancer. Pluto is currently in Aquarius. They could have Pluto in the second house. Cancer could be their second house. Or I don't know, some variation of those 3. Okay, 4 is Aquarius, 8 is Capricorn. Oh, that never happens. 3 4s. So that's 12, ironically. 12 is 3. the most high vibration optimistic number, 3 Sagittarius. Not getting 3 vibes for this. We have the 3 of Cups, but I'm not seeing 3. I'm not seeing Jupiter, I'm not seeing Sagittarius. I'm not seeing optimism. I'm seeing the opposite of that. So it could be that when you and this person started talking a million years ago, I feel like there's a lot of history here. When you started talking, it started off great, very Jupiterian, very high vibe, very positive, very sexual. And then it started to get less exciting. And then as the months or years went on, you realized what you and this person mainly had in common was the chemistry, the sexual attraction. But you can't really build a relationship on that. You need some other stuff. And I'm seeing 2 people who just don't really excite each other beyond the sex. I don't see you helping each other. I don't see you inspiring each other to be the best versions of yourselves. Sotha, that's Page. Could have a kid or kids together. Tony again. New York. Bots. I don't really want to talk about that, but it's coming out. They could be addicted to going into rooms or doing the whole webcam thing. They could be in love with bots, or they're infatuated or sexually turned on by bots or AI. They like to talk to Chat GPT. Chat GPT turns them on. Hell, I don't know. Misti again. Oh, now it's the way I spell my name. It's both. I spell my name M-I-S-T-I, and then there's M-I-S-T-Y. And Stacy. Yeah, I'm seeing Stacy. Stacy or Stacy. Matt. Tammy. Tim. One or both of you could be in the UK. I'm seeing Manchester. I'm seeing London. Liverpool. Abs. This person, I don't think they have really good abs. I don't see them just killing it in the gym. I feel like they're too depressed. They're too low energy for that. Maybe at one time they had really amazing abs. I don't see this person boasting. I don't see them being arrogant. I see them being very humble, very insular. I see them being a loner. I don't see them being on social media that much. Their energy is very low. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, that's what I see for 4. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I am always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 5, Cinco, they call this a TV rock. Here's your reading. They're exact thoughts and feelings. No bullshit. You're going to get an angel number. I'm looking at the stove clock. As soon as the angel number hits, I'll let you know. Okay. The moon. La Luna. Look at that. My son is growling in the other room. He gets really dramatic with the gameplay. The Emperor, Big King Daddy, the most masculine card in the deck. Mars, Aries. The star, La Estrella, Aquarius. So Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, all major arcana on top. Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas, Eight of Cups, Ocho de Copas, Five of Swords, Cinco de Espadas, Knight of Spears, Knight of Wands, Caballo de Bastos, Five of Cups, Cinco de Copas, King of Swords, Rey de Espadas. This person is wondering if they should even try with you because they already feel defeated. It's almost like they see you as a celebrity. Maybe you're an influencer. Maybe you've got a really big following on TikTok. You got a lot of followers on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You got a channel, 100,000 or more subscribers. I don't know. I see this person having stars in their eyes where you're concerned. I see them putting you on a pedestal and feeling like they have a lot of competition. They could see themselves as one of your many fans, one of your many admirers. This person may come across as a combination of the Emperor and the King of Swords, but it's a facade. It's bravado. Inside, they're very sensitive, very fragile. They're very Knight of Cups. I see them being infatuated with you. I've seen something similar for a few piles. I see them being infatuated, starry-eyed, intimidated. They're scared. They feel like there's no way you would ever be interested in them, is what I'm getting. There's too much competition. They feel like you have a lot more to offer. You bring a lot more to the table than they do. You could be a few years older than this person. They feel like it's like a schoolboy crush. For some, maybe you're a professor and this is one of your students. But they feel silly and insubstantial and nothing burger compared to you. They feel like they're not an enchilada. And you're the whole enchilada. You bring everything to the table. So you could be exceptionally good looking. You could have a lot of charisma. You could have a lot of money. And they're just thinking, what can I possibly give you that you don't already have? So they don't have much confidence. The Emperor with the cards around it, yeah, they don't really have that Emperor energy is what I'm getting. So they could have Sun in Pisces, Scorpio rising, Moon in Gemini. You could have Sun in Aquarius, Gemini rising, Moon in Taurus. These are just possibilities. Now the Astro die. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to look at the angel number. I was getting into this. Anyway, the angel number was 444. It's 445 now, but yeah, the angel number was 444. So that's 12. That's 3, Jupiter Sagittarius. Okay, so we have 11, Sagittarius, Moon. Moon in Sagittarius in the 11th house. That is a freedom-loving moon. I don't see this person having that, but you could possibly. You could have Moon in Sagittarius in the 11th house. That's a wild moon. That's a moon you can't tame. That's a moon that moon may never settle down. The white picket fence may not be for Moon in Sagittarius in the 11th house because that's the house of Aquarius. And in my opinion, is that the two most freedom-seeking moons in the zodiac are Moon in Sagittarius and Moon in Aquarius. Cannot pin that moon down. Good luck trying. 3 Sagittarius, 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 8 Capricorn, 6 Venus, 2 is Cancer, so 2 and 3. 5 is the dominant number, making Mercury the dominant energy here. So this person could be a sapiosexual, and you've just blown their mind. They're fascinated by you. They see you as the most brilliant person they've ever known. They could see you as a genius. Is this person crying over you? Damn. They're crying. Okay. Boy. Soy. Boy. Story. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer, not a trace, a doubt in my mind. Okay, Robbie, Tori, they feel like they would bore you. Yeah, they don't have the healthiest self-esteem. Brittany. Rita, lovely Rita, meter maid from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the Beatles. Ryan, we don't have all the letters obviously, but Ryan, Barry, yeah, I'm seeing Stacy, Boss. I'm actually getting more Emperor vibes from you than I am from them. You could be a boss. You could have a lot of employees that work for you. You could have your own business, but I don't really see this person having that energy. I feel like they're a lot more subdued and introverted, and their energy is not as strong as yours is what I'm getting for 5. But that's what I see. That's what I have. I hope that helps. And that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.